It's November in Florida. You're probably looking at your garden beds and thinking, all right, what's one of the easiest things to grow this month? Well, I'm going to let you know we've got a ton that we can grow here. November is one of our best and easiest and most wonderful times to grow food here in Florida. The terrible heat is gone, the humidity is down, and the pests are maybe kind of taking a break. So I'm going to give you my simple, easy list of plants you can put in the ground right now for a huge harvest. No guesswork, just the easy wins. But before we get to the planting list, I have to tell you your number one job for this month. If you get this wrong, all of your new plants will struggle. What is it? Super easy, watering. The long rainy summer is gone. We're now into the dry season. That means we have to keep a close eye on our plants. We can't rely on Mama Nature to help us out when we forget to water. The best time to water is early in the morning. I actually have an automated system set up for this. I run drip lines in my gardens, and I set them to run for 10 minutes every other day at 6:30 in the morning. It's much better to water deeply and less frequently than it is to water lightly every single day. And second thing to help with that is mulch. Mulch. So much mulch. A thick layer of mulch. That's what keeps that moisture in the soil instead of just having it evaporate. This is pretty important. Do this and your plants will definitely thank you. Okay, now for the fun part, the easy list of things to plant here. Here's what you can plant right now in November in Florida. First up are the fast-growing greens. This is your fastest reward. Talking about all the lettuces, leaf lettuce, romaine, butterhead, spinach, arugula. You can plant these and be harvesting in just a few weeks. Super cool. And actually, if you stick around just a little bit longer, I'll break down what you should be actually direct sowing into the garden versus what you should be transplanting into the garden. That'll come up in just a minute. But next up are the root crops. It's the prime time to get your carrots, beets, and radishes in the ground. Radishes are great because you can pull them up fast and then plant another round pretty much in the exact same spot. Definitely be succession planting these. An easy win number 3 in November is what I call the big harvest. These are classic cool weather crops, the brassicas. These are your broccolis, your cabbages, your kales, your collards. These plants will love the coming cool weather. They'll grow all winter long. An easy win number 4 is what I call long-term wins. You can plant your short day onion sets. Make sure they're short day in your garlic cloves right now for harvest in the spring. And for my friends in Central Florida, this is the perfect month to get your strawberry plants in the ground. And we can't forget easy win number 5, the herbs, herbies. This is the best time for all those herbs that you're going to love to cook with. It's the perfect month for favorites like cilantro and dill. It's also a great time for some more hardy herbs like parsley, sage, thyme, and oregano. These are super easy to grow, right in a pot if you don't have a ton of space, or just put them in your bed. Super great. And this is pretty much true for all parts of the state, but in South Florida, you can still be planting tomatoes, peppers, beans, and even zucchini right now. However, your tomatoes and your peppers need to be planted as transplants. You should not be starting seeds for these now. You should be getting some established plants into the garden. And this brings me to one of the most popular questions I get. Should I plant a seed or should I plant a transplant? It's a great question, and knowing the answer will save you a lot of time and frustration. Here's a super simple rule to remember. Root crops hate having the roots disturbed. Think about carrots, beets, and radishes. You must plant those as seed directly in your garden. They'll have much better results. And the same pretty much goes for beans and squash. They don't really like their roots being disturbed too much. But for the other big plants like your broccolis, cabbages, your kales, your lettuce, it's much easier to start them as a transplant. You can start them in a small tray, which saves space and protects them while they're small. Then putting them in the garden is so much easier. I'll throw up a little chart that lays this out. Feel free to pause the video and take a screenshot to save this little transplant chart. And even the ones that are of a medium difficulty, I actually still prefer to plant them as transplants. But the ones that are hard, I always direct sow those into the garden. So November in Florida is a great time to garden in Florida. The fall winter garden is the one that we take advantage of most in our house. us and all of our animals love all of the leafy greens that we can grow. And we're going to be harvesting nightly salads throughout the season. Super exciting for us. But let us know, what is the one plant you're most excited to get in the ground this month? Put it down in the comment. And if you want to take any guesswork out of choosing Florida-friendly varieties for the veggies mentioned, I actually put together a couple of different packs dedicated to us Florida gardeners. They're full of seeds known to grow in Florida. One is a leafy pack. The other is a fall pack. They have pretty much everything mentioned in this video. They will definitely grow well here in Florida. And if you want some additional help on top of that, I put together a 100% free Florida vegetable gardening guide. It gives you planting dates for each part of the state and tons of Florida-friendly variety recommendations. I'll put links to all of these things down in the description below. I really hope this video helps you grow more food in Florida, and have a good day.